Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we went to Rico Harbor and collected all the blue coins there. So we have all 30 blue coins of Rico Harbor, as well as the first level. So we're making do on our cleanup with, cleanup as in, you know, the thing that Mario got charged with. But we're making do on our cleanup of all the worlds that we have visited thus far. Today's episode, we're going to be going to the third world, Gelato Beach, and collecting the blue coinage over there too. So we're gonna be, like I said, the last couple episodes pretty much the same thing. There's gonna be a lot of jumping around episodes. This one particular, this world alone has a lot of jumping arounds because, especially with one certain level, there is a bunch of blue coins tucked away in certain scenarios in certain episodes, and you'll understand why when we get there. But for most of these can be collected in episode 8. Most of the ones are just hanging around the world and everything else, but there are some episode exclusive ones. So, but before Mario takes another nap, I'm gonna jump right into Gelato Beach. We're gonna start collecting our coinage. Alright, so our first blue coinage mop-up that we're gonna do is in episode 8, the Watermelon Festival. I know that we love this level so much, man. We are always coming back to this episode in particular. But yeah, the blue coinage in Gelato Beach, we're gonna go ahead and start off going completely behind us. And these palm trees hold a couple of secrets. If I can actually climb up the palm trees, because climbing up the palm trees, just walking on them, is just normalcy around here. We're just going to climb up this palm tree, completely whiff on it. I'm going to go ahead and try again, because I am bound and determined to walk up this palm tree. Bound and determined, I tell you, to climb up this palm tree. I'm going to go ahead and climb up here, and there's a first blue coin, which is at the top of this palm tree here. We're going to go ahead and grab that one. And directly below us, you probably saw it, on the swing here, there's a blue coin. At the very end of that, we're going to go get on the swing. And you can jump on the swing. If you push the jump button, it acts kind of like a trampoline. It's kind of weird. I kind of showed it off in the mop-up video with the 100 coins. But if you spray against it, it'll kind of act like you'll have a swinging momentum to it. You kind of want to use that momentum to get that blue coin in the very end of that trail there. The next blue coin, you can probably see it off in the distance in the horizon, where Rico Harbor is off in the distance. And under the sea, there's a blue coin on the very edge of the map here, under the water. I don't know, when I was a kid, I always loved, like, the bottom of the water, the bottom of the ocean there. Like, the effects always look cool. I was like, man, this is so realistic, you know, back in 2002, whenever this game came out. Gosh, that's a long time ago, man. Water effects in 6th gen games always make me happy. I don't know why. It's like this game and Final Fantasy X in particular that I just love the water effects in this game. But there's a couple blue coins. You could probably see them. There's 2 in particular right there. We're going to go ahead and grab this one from the fishes. Try to grab them from the fish. There we go. Grab that one. And then, for some reason, I was kind of blindsided to where I was for a second there, but I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. Yeah, there's a couple of blue coins just sitting at the ocean bed of this, of Gelato Beach, but there's another one right here. There's like 4 blue coins sitting in the ocean bed. And there's one right just swimming with the red fishes. We're going to go ahead and try to grab that one here as soon as it let me. There we go. I don't know why it's moving. It's acting like a fish. Why is a coin acting like a fish? I don't know. Maybe it's got a mind of its own. I didn't know blue coins can have minds of their own. But as you can see, I have the turbo nozzle not unlocked in this episode. And I kind of mentioned that last episode that I kind of had a conundrum, or epiphany, I guess you could say. Like, oh, that's how you unlock the other nozzles in the levels. You gotta find the original box. Well, we're gonna find the original box for the turbo nozzle here soon for Gelato Beach. But the next blue coin, you want to jump on this little bar stool, and monkey bar all the way to the top here. And there's a blue coin right here at the top of the shack here. Well, I say top, it's like the top of the ceiling of the shack. So, our next blue coin, if we jump over here, and kind of jump up this way and try to, you know, jump up here and swiftly change here. Apparently, spraying water right there reveals a tree. Didn't know there was a tree right there. Can use that to wall jump, to climb up, I guess, to get up there if you want to. I've always used a wall jump to kind of get up to this cliff here. But we're gonna come here and grab this red box here, so we unlock Rocket Nozzle. I think, yeah, this is how I unlocked Rocket Nozzle for Gelato. I'm gonna be using Rocket Nozzle a lot. But there's also a graffiti M right here next to the Rocket Nozzle spawn point right there. So we get a blue coin out of that. And endure the Cataquack carnage here. Use the Rocket Nozzle to just avoid all that nonsense. But we want to get up to the pavilion again, because there's a couple blue coins up towards the pavilion. And I mentioned in Bianco Hills that there are indeed like coins in regards to birds. Yeah, right here. There's a blue bird on top of that phone line right there. I don't know if that's a phone line or not, but yeah, there's a blue coin in that bird there. So we're gonna have to wait until the blue coin, the blue bird. I've been saying blue coin a lot in this episode, but there's a blue bird flying around here. We want to spray it, you know, and whenever it comes around, and just, you know, spray the blue bird until it eventually just turns into a blue coin. I don't know how birds turn into coins, but they do. You just spray it until it gives a blue coin. There we go. There's going to be a lot of levels where birds are rewards for something. Heck, there's even a bird that turns into a shine sprite later on in the level, or later on the game. So that's going to be kind of cool, I guess. But there is another blue coin in the pavilion here, and also I want to reflect, we've got 69 blue coins. Nice. Yeah, I just had to sit there and kind of gaze at the magic number 69 for a moment there. Yeah, that's the only time we're ever going to see that number in blue coins. So just kind of take it in for a second there. Now, there's another blue bird right here that I was waiting for, and that has another blue coin there. So there's two blue birds in the pavilion. But we want to come all the way over here and kind of like go all that cack rock right here. There's the turbo nozzle. There's the turbo nozzle box for this level. So now we've unlocked the turbo nozzle for Gelato Beach. This would have made the 100 coins a lot easier. But we want to spray this triangle right here, because this is another two-way blue coin. We need the turbo nozzle for this. I mean, you could try to use the sliding maneuver for it, but I don't think you'll have enough time, especially with these cataquacks giving you heck. We're going to go ahead and use the turbo nozzle to get this blue coin. The turbo nozzle makes this kind of a cakewalk. A cakewalk. Oh gosh, that was horrible. Anyways, we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to turbo nozzle all the way back all over here and get our blue coin, hopefully in time, behind the watermelon, and deal with the cataquacks. Go away. I don't like you guys. You guys are just the bane of my existence. Yeah, that's the turbo nozzle for Gelato Beach. Like I said before, you can use the turbo nozzle to get the 100 coins a lot easier with those watermelons, trying to farm coins out of the watermelons. So, yeah, just... But we're not going to be done yet, because we still need the the rocket nozzle. We still need the rocket nozzle. So we're going to go ahead and slide... We're going to go back to the pavilion, actually, because there's a couple of blue coins still at the pavilion. At the pavilion level, I should say. For some reason, my rocket jump was kind of gimped there. I don't know why it was like that. We're going to come all the way up here, because there is a blue coin at the top of this telephone line. At the very top of that pole up there. You guys could probably see it. Yeah, there's a blue coin right there, and I completely missed. I don't know why I missed. I thought I had enough oomph in my jump there, but I guess I didn't. I'm going to try to get there, and I was just so close, man. So close. and do it a couple times and completely miss. I know you could just get on the tight ropes and kind of jump up there, but I don't know. I like using the rocket nozzle, man. There we go. Got the blue coin. But there's yet another one, and this one's kind of like the worst blue coin to get, I would say, in Gelato Beach. I wouldn't say it was like the worst one, but I don't like this one in particular because this one requires a lot of trial and error to get. I wouldn't say trial and error. This is just me being stubborn. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. It's just me being stubborn. I'm going to go ahead and get back on that platform there because I don't want to be off of it. But if you keep walking this path here and try to avoid sliding off like I'm doing right now, I'm having a wonderful time trying to avoid that. At the very end of this tightrope section, we're gonna be seeing a blue coin at the very top there. But before we do that, we want to jump down here, and there's a blue coin right here, right behind this pillar right here. So we want to grab that one first. And I kind of need to refill my water up here. I'm getting kind of low on water. And I think I realized that too. I said, I'm going to go ahead and slide off here and get some more water. But we kind of need to get all the way to the top of this section here. And I'm going to be honest with you, this part kind of stinks. I don't like this part, trying to do it with this. But like I said, I'm kind of stubborn. I know I could use the tight ropes. The tight ropes make things a little bit easier. But I don't know. I like the rocket nozzle. I really like the rocket nozzle a lot. So we're going to go on this tightrope. And at the very top of that tightrope, where there's a blue coin right there. But my aim and depth perception is not working with me. So I cut out all my bad attempts trying to get up here. Like this, except this one. I don't know why I didn't cut that one out. But yeah, I try to do this over and over again. I keep missing. And like I said, you can just jump on the tight ropes, and that makes things a lot easier. But I'm just stubborn. I like just being, I said, if it's not going to go my way, I'm not going to do it any other way. It's just, the very definition of insanity. You keep trying to do things, same thing over and over again until trying to expect something different, but it doesn't work out in my favor sometimes. So yeah, finally used the tightrope. I said, nah, I shouldn't be that stubborn about it. I finally got the blue coin. Now, you're probably seeing how you getting those coins up there. You could probably gotten them earlier. If you have the hover nozzle up here, and you can hang off of the tightrope. Also, I wanted to show this off because this is pretty funny. Yeah, if you dive into the sand, Mario goes headfirst into the sand of the beach. And he gets stuck, and I love it. But if you have the hover nozzle, and you get on top of the tightrope there, and you hang off of it, if you use the hover nozzle, you can kind of just swing back and forth with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then you can launch yourself to get those coins. But underneath the juicer bar here, there's a blue coin underneath the patio here. But that's not the only thing with that, too. We can get a couple others. There's another with the juice bar that we can get with the blue coins. But we have to go and get a piece of fruit. We have to get a piece of fruit in order to make this blue coin work. And it's funny enough, because this kind of goes in regards with the gelato skip that I mentioned in the episode where we did the watermelon festival. You have to use a piece of fruit to do the gelato skip, which is kind of funny to think about it, because you also need to use a fruit, kind of the same method in a way, except we're actually going to go up to the juicer with the fruit to get a blue coin. But yeah, if you take a fruit up here, you could jump out of the water and swim with the fruit in your hand. Luckily for me, I was like, oh, I forgot I can actually do that, and the fruit doesn't spawn. But if you go up to the juicer at the top where the judge grinded our watermelon in to get the shine sprite, if we come up to the juicer here and try to get up there, and we place it in the grinder or juicer, whatever you want to, and not get hurt by it. If you put a fruit in there, it spits out a blue coin whenever it blends the fruit. That's what I was trying to say. I always thought that was funny. That I was trying to show off, and then I just stepped right into the blender. Man, Mario just goes head first into danger, man. But the other blue coins for Gelato Beach involve finding these like little symbols of those shine sprites in the sand here. There's a couple of them like that. So we got our first one there. And it has a blue coin there. Then we go ahead and knock over the cataquacks because we can. Anytime I'd like to knock over a cataquack, I'd like to do that because they're always knocking me a good one. Go ahead and just get them face first on the ground. There's the other symbol. We're going to go ahead and spray this symbol. And I realized I was a little bit too close there. I'm going to spray this symbol. And sure enough, there's another blue coin right there. I think there's like 3 of these on the beach. If I remember correctly. Yeah, so we're going to go over and try to find the other one. The other one's kind of on the other side of the beach here. Kind of like where we start. We're going to go ahead and try to find it somewhere around here. It's always so hard to like just spray everywhere and just hope for the best. But eventually I heard the noise that indicated progress. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and spray this one. And there we go. Now it's sitting at 80 coins. Only need 10 more coins left in Gelato Beach. So, the next thing that we need to do is we need to go all the way down here. In episode 8, if you spray this part where the sandcastle secret was, and you spray this one, it gives you a blue coin too. It has a symbol of Shine Sprite. There's a lot of symbols of Shine Sprites everywhere. You can definitely tell that's the main symbol of Delfino Plaza. But I think that's all of the blue coins in episode 8. I think we're going to be... Well, no, there's a couple. I forgot about that. I forgot we got Yoshi to deal with. But Yoshi's not in this episode, actually. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. We can't do that. We need to go back and get the rocket nozzle, because there's still one more thing left to do. And that is probably one that you guys probably saw a long time ago that I couldn't do. That I did because I didn't have the rocket nozzle at the time, and you probably were yelling at me and saying, Matt, you can go get that right now, but you're not going to get it right now. Well, I'm going to go get it right now. We're going to go up here to this pavilion up here. I wouldn't say pavilion. It's one more of a canopy right here. Get up here. There's a line of coins right there with a blue coin at the top. So, we get that one. And that's not all. If you spy with your little eye, there's a blue cataquack sitting in the tree there. Yeah, there's a blue cataquack in this episode. He's just taking a snooze in the tree. He's just being lazy. So if we knock him over, when we hit him, we jump on his head, instead of him just, throwing me up in the air. At least he doesn't hurt me unlike his red brethren. We're going to go ahead and jump on him. As soon as we do that, he gives us a blue coin too. So that's like the only blue cataquack in this episode. I don't know why, it's like all the red cataquacks are going to hurt you. Gonna hurt you. Too many cataquacks, man. At least that one's blue. At least that one won't hurt me. I like you, blue cataquack. So, now that we're done with episode 8, we're gonna go back to episode 1. Because there's a couple of special blue coins we can get in episode 1. And kind of the reverse effect. You know how the last one was like, oh, hey, there's a blue cataquack amongst the red ones. Well, there's also a red one amongst the blue ones in episode 1. Yeah, you find the red cataquack amongst the blue ones, and you stomp his head, you get a blue coin out of the deal. But that's not all here in episode 1. Actually, that was it in episode 1. I'm just joking. That was the only one in episode 1. So, now we're going to go back to episode 6, because episode 6 has Yoshi in it. We need to use Yoshi for a couple blue coins. Episode 8, we could not get blue coins from Yoshi, because Yoshi wasn't there. But yeah, if we go to episode 6, we go back to where the sandcastle secret is, you'll see there's a Yoshi egg sitting right there. It wasn't there in episode 8, so now we're going to go do it now. So he wants bananas. Bananas are in the shack over here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to grab these bananas. It's B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. We're going to go grab these bananas. Just do some triple axle jumps here. Whee! I like doing the triple jump sometimes. When I get bored, I like doing all Mario's little tricks there. When I'm walking on there, I want to be fancy with my walking. But now that we have Yoshi, we can commit cataquack genocide. Yes, we can kill all the cataquacks by just eating them. Getting him out of here. I hate these cataquacks. This is my vengeance for killing all you guys, these stupid dummies. But if you remember this, I pointed this out, like, earlier episode. If you get rid of all that with Yoshi's juice here, we can go ahead and grab this blue coin that's hidden underneath this dune bud here. Yeah, so you have to use Yoshi to dissolve that weird fabric, whatever you want to call it, in order to get that access to that dune bug. And the other thing with Yoshi is, of course, with this beehive. You probably saw this beehive right here. We need to use Yoshi just like we did in Beyond the Hills to kind of knock it down, disturb the peace, and eat all its denizens. I don't know why the denizens decided to rebuild their house real quick. I don't know how they rebuilt that house real quick, but I guess I was just too far away. We're gonna go ahead and destroy all this bee's house, and we're gonna eat all the denizens, all but one. And he's gonna be the John Wick of bees. But there we go. We got our last blue coin in episode 6. So as of right now, we've gotten all the blue coins besides 4. And the last 4 ones are in episode 4. The Sandbird is born. As you can probably tell, I mentioned this when we were in Sandbird level. There's blue coins in those episodes, in that part of the episode as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the Sandbird portion and collect the blue coins over there. Oh boy. I wouldn't say, like, okay, the Sandbird level is not hard. I shouldn't make it out that it's the hardest level. I just, as a kid, I always had bad memories of Sandbird. I just have bad memories of it growing up. Me and my brother had a horrible time trying to get past that level as a kid. I even still have a little bit of trouble with it now. I know it's not as hard as I make it out to be, but the Sandbird level always just gives me the chills whenever I see it. But we're gonna jump back into Sandbird level, because there's 4 blue coins just sitting on the clouds as Sandbird passes by. You probably saw one in that little animation there. So we just gotta wait it out until we get blue coins. Luckily for us, that's our only goal in this part here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one. That's the first blue coin. And we're gonna go ahead and try to get this life here, but for whatever reason, I decided that life is more important than my life, for whatever reason. Luckily, I didn't really lose anything, because I just kind of zeroed myself out by gaining a life and then immediately losing it afterwards. But I'm just gonna be a good boy this time, just completely ignore the life when it comes by, so that way I'm not having to deal with it. Luckily for us, we do not have to collect that blue coin that we just picked up, because blue coins disappear forever as soon as you pick them up. Which is one reason why I have always tried to avoid them in the recordings, besides these episodes where I'm dedicating them to the blue coins, so that way you know where they're all at. So there's our second blue coin. But yeah, the blue coins automatically disappear as soon as you pick them up. So as soon as you pick them up, they're gone from the map. So that's always why it's so hard to keep track of which ones you picked up. So there's our third blue coin right here. I'm going to go ahead and try to pick it up as I can go there. We only have one more blue coin left in Gelato Beach in total. I'm going to ride its tail. Yeah, it's 90-degree angle. The part that always scared me as a kid. You silly Sandbird. Why do you have to turn this way? Why do you have to make my anxiety go up, dude? Alright, so there is one more blue coin in this part. And that's coming up on the right side here. And I don't know why I'm even trying to get the red coins. I'm not even trying for the shines right. I'm gonna go here and get the last blue coin. And with that, that is every single blue coin. And by the way, that frame rate, because of all that sand particle effects. Man, you gotta love the frame rate in this game. Even on the Switch release, it still is doing frame rate drops there because of sand effects. So with that is every single blue coin in Gelato Beach. Ow! But with that, we have collected all 30 blue coins in Gelato Beach. Probably the most broken up of the episodes that are the broken up of the worlds that we've collected blue coins so far. It'll only get worse from here, but we've collected all of them. So let's take a look at our map here. And Gelato Beach has got a 30 next to its name for blue coins. So with that, we have gotten 90 blue coins so far, and that means that we've only got one more world to kind of do cleanup with. So in the next episode of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we are going to be collecting all 30 blue coins of Peanut Park. So with that, I'm gonna take a nap, because it's kind of late in the night, so I'm about ready to go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.